and where the series stands now, why the latest episode matter, and how the story is slowly changing from a hopeful football drama into a much darker fight for the trust, loyalty, and the survival. As of July 31, 2026, the latest complete episode is episode 7, which arrived on July 27. The official ATV page also released episode 8 for Monday, August 3 of the series' regular evening time. The drama on the began on July 15, 2026, air on ATV and is produced by NTV Media, and it means story follow American Kaya and the people around him in Ankara, a poor working class neighborhood on the outsider of the Istanbul. Amir believe football may the or real friend road of the leadership, but only step forward success bring him to closer to powerful people, hidden crime, broken friendship, and painful family secret. The title "The Swiss Istanbul" can be understood in more than one way. It's suggesting an Istanbul that has the top and the bottom, a bright side and a forgotten side, a world seen by the people with money, another world lived by the people who struggle each day. The series does not present Istanbul only as a beautiful city of light, bridge, and famous view. It also represents the city as a place where one street can hold two completely difficult lives. No one side there are people who can buy opportunity, hide mistake, and use influences. On the other side, there are family who must turn every small changing into a life-changing hope. The city looks united on the map, but the character life inside separate system. The division is the heart of the series. At the center of this divided city is Amir. He is not simply a talented young football player. He is a son, a friend, a protector, and a man crying the dream of many people at once. His success will not belong only to him. His family see it as a way to escape poverty. His friends see it as a proof that someone from their neighborhood can be noticed. The other people around him see it is a second chance for the dream they once saw. That is why every football decision becomes better than the sport. When Amir rejected or reject an offer, when he trusts the wrong person, or when he walks onto a field, the whole neighborhood feels the result. The pressure makes Amir easy to admit, but it also makes him easy to control. Powerful people understand that a young man with nothing too close can be brave, yet a young man who feels responsible for everyone can also be trapped. Amir does not only losing his career, he disappointed his mother, his father, his friend, and the people who believe in him. This series uses that the fear very well. It shows how a dream can give someone strength while also becoming the chain around his neck. Football is therefore not just a background element, it is a language through which is the story tells about class. A football field look fair because both teams play under the same rule. A football field look like fair because both teams play under the same rule, but the road to the field is not fair at all. One player arrives with money, training, connection, and the protections. Another arrives with warm shoes, family deep, and no safety if he feels the match will 19 minutes. But the struggle began years before the visitor. Al-Tiusu Istanbul asks a simple question: what happens when talent meets a system that can be brought? The answer is not given through one villain alone. Ghalib Sultan, the rich and the hard-corrupt resistance, representative power that know how to protect itself. Yusuf Sultan, his son, representative privilege mixed with fear. Yusuf has the wealth, but he does not have pieces. He lives under his family control and is terrified of losing the life buried around him. Hassan represents another kind of the danger. He comes from the same difficult street as the Amir. Yet pain and the jealousy push him toward revenge. This makes Hassan betrayal more painful than another Ghalib or Yusuf can do, because an attack from the struggle hurt the body, while an attack from an brother changing the way a person sees the past. The official character description spotted this is difficult form of the pressure. Ghalib is presented as a ruthless former footballer and a corrupt president. Yusuf is a rich young man crushes under his father's expectation and pulled into dangerous action. Hassan is described as an ambition and jealousy young man. This is football dream was damaged by a serious injustice. Amir's circle also include Mert, a quiet young player trying to live beyond the same, connected to his imprisoned father, and Sado, another close friend from the neighborhood. This is character now standing around Amir not only to feel sane, each one show a difficult position future for one young man rise in the younger, marked by the shaped by the silent. He carries the weight of a father in prisoner and seems most alive when he is playing football. Hassan party stabbed by the answer. He believes sometime important was stolen from him and says so, feeling yellow and want to guide his choices. Sadhu often bring warmth, humor and the loyalty. Yet he too long in the world where one mistake can become a disaster and stand between them he could become a leader who left his friend and victor used by the strongest man, another wanted man who faces himself while trying to win. This is why the story feels larger than a normal rise to fame drama. It began with the familiar dream. A poor but talented boy may receive a chance to become a professional player, yet this series quickly changing the beginning of that the dream successful is not showing as a clean door that open into better life. It is shown as a doorway guarded by the people who want payment, loyalty, silence, or control. Amir cannot simply prove that he is good enough. He must also decide what kind of the person he will become when the people above him begin to set the price of his future before reaching the latest cliff fall. It is important to understand how this series works. Its emotional trap. The anchor is not only at a location, it behaves like a living character. The neighborhood present people together between survival, disaster, when food, news, fear, and hope are shared. Private problem quickly become a public concern when people's success can feed the pride of an interior street. When one person mistake can place everyone in danger, the closeness creates love but it also creates pressure. Amir cannot make a decision only for himself because the neighborhood has already placed its future inside him. The other generation add another layer. Badam Kankaya, Amir's father, once had football dream of his one. But now make a living through a kebab shows the official profile describe him as a clever, ambitious and willing to turn even tragedy to his advantage while turning to complete his unfinished dream through his talented son. Baram's love is therefore mixed with the anger he wants Amit to see. But his reason is not always pure. He sees himself as a person, yet he also sees him as the answer to aware of the disappointment. This makes him spot dangerous even his desire to for the successful because stronger than his ability to protect Amir. Tari lyric offer a difficult picture of lost dream and the guilt. He grew up as an orphan, later lost his son into a tragic accident and was left by his wife and daughter after being blamed for what happened. He tried to heal by giving hope to the young player at the club. Tariq played made him sensitive to the damage adults can cause why they place their one need on children. Where Baram may push, Tariq may understand where Ghalib uses young player has pieces into the power game. Tariq sees them as the people who need a real change. This is contract give the football side of the drama a moral center. Center woman in the story also carrying bond that shape the younger generation. Faria Toprak has survived a difficult past and worked as a singer to support her daughter. Earlier, she made a decision that now returned to describe her life. Malik has daughter feel a scam of poverty and her mother passed. She want a richer world and move away from the people who truly care for her. He decides is understandable because she has spent her life looking at the confirm from a distance. However, the series shows how a wish for the destiny can slowly turn into a wish for status and how status can lead a person to a people who do not value them. Now stand in another important position. She is connected to Amir emotionally, but her role is more than romance. She comes close enough to the world of this anchor to understand its pain, yet her one family story contains a major hidden trust. In episode 7, the trust breaks open when she learned that she was adopted. He discovered does not simply changing her understanding of her parents, it is still the foundation of her identity. Every childhood memory now may feel difficult. Every family argument may seem to contain a hidden meaning. Yet every act of the love may be questions what it trigger love, duty, guilt, or fear of the trust. This wisely places Na's identity crisis next to Amir public crisis. Na discovered that the story of her birth was written from her, while Amir is falsely given a criminal story that does not belong to him. One character loses trust in her past, the other loses control of his future. About her falls into signature situation created by other people's secret. A parallel gives the latest episode more weight. The events are not random show placed together only to create excitement. They are linked by the idea that the trust can be stolen. Nas was Daniel, the trust about herself. Amis is Daniel, the trust about what happened to him. Nas is the bridge between the old wound and the new disaster. At first, his anger can be understood. He grew up without his parents, carried jealousy in silence. Love the same girl as his closer friend and behave a great injustice destroy his football future. A person in that the positions may feel invisible. He may watch Amir receive attention and think that his life is once again chosen someone else. This series gives Hassan enough pain to feel his felt believable. But pain does not excuse the choices he makes. Understandable, the betrayal is not the same as forgiving it. The difference between and the Hassan story could easily become too simple if he were only evil. The audience won't wait for the punishment and feel nothing else. Instead, he is someone who won't believe inside the group. He knows that the habit, their weakness, their meeting places and their emotional language. He can Amir farm because he knows exactly where Amir will not expect and the attack. A stronger cannot easily enter the center of the family, but a friend already has the key. Even before episode 7 pushes him to a point where his anger because self-destruction after jumping from a cliff is believed dead by many people around him. Amir refuses to give us hope and join this side. The response is important even after the damage between them. Amir's first instance it is not revenge, it is to find his friend. That choice proved that the Amir still remembered the old Hassan, the boy who shared secrets, trade, dreams, joke, and the struggle with him. Amir is searching for a person who may no longer exist, but he cannot yet accept the trust. When Hassan is revealed to be alive, the story receives a change for forgiveness. He could return, admit what he was done, and accept help. He could allow the love of the neighborhood to pull him back. Instead, he chose to escape and later join a plan with the user. This is a point where his part becomes more than a reaction to the unfairness. His unknowing take part in creating a new justice. He becomes the thing he believed destroy him. User benefit from this changing because Hassan can go where user cannot. User has money and the influence, but he does not have Amir trust. Hassan has the destroyed together. They combine two dangerous power, privilege from the above and betrayal from within. One provides the plan and the protection, the other provides access. Their alliance is therefore not based on the real respect, it is based on the shared fear and the shared anger. Such partnership often survive only while both people need the same enemy. The official summary of the episode 7 confirmed that the major turned Amir and his friends search for the Hassan after the cliff incident. Hassan is found up to the plane to escape with Rani help. Amir and Nas grow closer during the emotional crisis. Uze bring Hassan to his side and they prepare a move against Amir. Nas learns she was adopted. More importantly, drug and placed inside Amir bag and a police operation at the separate end with Amir being taken into custody. The final move changed the interior direction of the story. Until now, Amir has mainly fought for a change to the rise. After their arrest, he must fight to stop him whole identity from being destroyed. A football club can reject a player because of bad publicity even before a court began decided the trust. Neighbor can become two whispers. Owner and the manager can step back. People who once prized a young talent can disappear to the moment his name becomes dangerous. The trap is designed not only to place Amir in legal trouble but also to the prison. The dream that kept him alive. Episode 7 were because the trap arrived at the exact moment when Amir is emotionally tired. He has been crying fear for the Hassan confession about friendship pressure from football and the growing weight of his feeling for Nas. A person under that the must trend does not examine over many objects around him with the suspicion. He does not accept his one bag to become evidence against him. Hassan and Yuze do not defect Amir through practical strength. They use his associations and his trust. The setting of the police operation is also meaningful. A shipyard is a place of heavy work, metal, noise, dangerous, and the moment it belongs to the working city, not of the shining podcast version of Istanbul. Amir is trapped in a place connected with the labor while the people who designed the plan remain at the safer distance. They reflect that the larger class conflict in the show. Poor people often carry the visible risks while powerful people strain even from rooms where their hand remain clean. When the drugs are found, the situation becomes difficult because the object is real even. Through this story, it is false. Americans state that the bag was used using his knowledge, but while a week beside physical evidence, the police cannot simply accept as the proof. His friend may know who he is, yet the system see what has discovered. This is one of the closest form of one frame. The notion people can explain and the event that was carefully designed to look simple. Their ex attacked Amir on the civil level at once. First, it threatened his freedom. Second, it threatened his football career. Third, it threatened the reputation of his family. Fourth, it given the enemy's control over the public story. Finally, attacked Amir on sense of the direction he has spent his life living. That hard work and the loyalty will eventually be rewarded. Now he faces a moment in which neither hard will nor loyalty can dominate save him. This is where the sporting character becomes essential. Himmer has the often acted as the center of the group and the dream give other energy. Episode 8 may force the other to carry him. Sadhu and Mark can no longer remain only friends who stand beside the talented player. They may need to become investigator, witness, or protection. Their loyalty must become active. It is easy to say that someone is your brother, but you are laughing in the neighborhood. It is harder when the police take him away. And the people with power want everyone to remain silent. Smart may be especially important because his father and presence has the already shaped his life. He understands how a criminal association can spread shame through the family. He may know the fear of the visiting, waiting, and the hearing your judgment for the people who do not know the full story. Amir's arrest could awaken my deepest pain, but it could also give him a reason to speak. The quiet friend may become stronger because the same system that marked his father is now reaching for the Amir. Sadhu may respond differently. He often brings emotional warmth and acts more quickly. His loyalty could push him toward direct actions, perhaps confronting Hassan, searching for proof, or placing herself in danger. The challenging of Sadhu will be to help Amir about creating another problem. Another may feel useful, but the people behind the trap was waiting for the emotional mistake if Sadhu attacks the wrong person or touches evidence. He may make the case worse. Barham's response will also reveal what matters most to him. He has stated Amir talented has the answer to him once finished story. Now the future is threatened. Will Barham focus first on his son affair or will he focus on the career that may disappear? Will he comfort Amir or will he shame him for being careless? A father's reaction is a crisis can heal a child or the deepens the wound. Barhams may love his son, but love mixed with ambition can become harsh as the worst times are. Amir's mother may bring a difficult force mother in the neighborhood drama often appear powerless beside money and the official system, but emotional courage can also people who resume to listen to the reason. She may know small detail about Amir routine, his bag or the people near him. She may also understand Hassan in the way to the young man do not because adult often remember change the friend overlook. The search for the trust may depend not as a dramatic secret camera but on civil or ordinary observation brought together. Tariq could become a key ally because he understands about football and the laws. He may know how club leaders protect themselves and how quickly they can abandon a young player. If Ghalib uses their arrest to remove Amir, Tariq may question that the timing. Why would a young man with a major football training suddenly carry drugs into a place where police could find him? Who benefit from his removal? Who has access to his things? This is a basic question, but survival people often survive between frightened people are afraid to ask him. Ghali's position is more complicated. The official character profit present him as the ambitious, risks and the merciless, a former player who now controls a club and pressure his son. Even if he did not personality place the drug, the world he created make the crime possible. Use has learned that the problem can be managed through power rather than the trust. A son does not become the fearless and controlling in an empty space. He copied that the value he sees. Use's greatest fear is loss. He has been formed into comfort. If comfort does not make him the secure. He worries about his father's judgment, his place at the club, and the consequence of their earlier actions. Amir's talent returned him because Amir has something that cannot be purchased. Naturally, ability joined with deal rare support from the people who love him. Use may have a larger house, but Amir has the strongest emotional home. For someone rise to measure life through control, that kind of loyalty can feel dangerous. Hassan's role in the frame up is even more tragic. He wants Amir to feel what he feels, rubbish, punished aside, and blamed by life. Yet he wants really copy pain exactly. It grows. Hassan believes he is placing a scale. But he is ending more harm to a world that holding harm in by placing drug in Amir's bag. He does not only attack Amir, he attacked Amir's parents, friends, future teammates, and everyone in Ziankar who see his rise had the sheer hope. The betrayal also changing the meaning of the Hassan arrival. When Amir learned he can still be alive, the news could have been a miracle. Instead, survival became a weapon. Hassan received the second chance not to return home but to continue this war. This created a powerful emotional question for the audience. How long should Amir keep trying to save everyone who used Josie to destroy him? Now discover act another kind of the betrayal, one made through silence rather than the planted of Jack, learning that she was adopted mean the adult around her controlling her personal growth for the heirs. Adoption itself is not a shame and does not make a family less real. The pain comes from being Daniel. The right to now Nas may wonder whenever every person in the house now accepts her. He may replay conversation and search for the hidden signs. She may feel anger toward the people who rises her, even still loving him. His closeness with Amir becomes important because both characters stanley separated from the series. They believe Amir threw his bag only his one belonging, but another person used it is to create the false identity. Nas thought she fully understands where she comes from, but another person's secret standing, changing the understanding. Both need someone who sees them beyond evidence, blood, label, or the gossip. Romance in this situation should not be treated as a simple reward. Nas cannot solve Amir's legal problem by loving him, and Amir cannot remove Nas' identity pain with this speech. What they can do is refuse to let the other person face the crisis alone. That may be the true value of their relationship. In this series filled with people who can love at the pressure, their bond can become a person where neither person is required to the problem. The official ATV material highlights their emotional closeness in episode 7 and shown Nas staying beside Amir during the crisis. It also represents the adoption revelation as one of the episode's largest turning points. Their event placed Nas at the center of the coming story rather than loving her as the side character in Amir's football journey. The next phase should therefore test two forms of the loyalty. The neighborhood must decide whether it trusts Amir when evidence says otherwise. Nazma decided how to face the family that love her, but the trust neither answer will be easy. Trust become meaningful only when deep is possible. The latest official update does not confirm a full delayed upload. For episode 8 is written from but ATV released in the next episode of the Monday, August 3, 2026 and the published as episode 8 trailer page. This means that the series is continued direct after the cliffhanger. Any decision of what will happen beyond the confirmed episode 7, even when we treat it as a prediction not fact. The strongest prediction is that Ami will not remain alone for long. The drama has spent 7 episodes building the neighborhood as a shared family. If he returns suddenly solves the case through an annoying layer of an lucky accident, the emotional work would be wasted. A better pain is for survivor character to discover difficult pieces of the trust. One person may remember who touches the back, another may know where Hassan was the hidden. Someone connected to the shipyard may have seen usual movement before the police arrival. A small camera, a phone record, or a witness could help, but the solution still comes through the relationship. Hassan is the more direct answer to the plan because guilt can make him unstable. He has crossed a serious line, yet he is not emotionally cold. His anger toward Amir is mixed with the love, jealousy, shame, and the desire to be understood. When a person carries so many opposite feelings, he may mistake, he may return towards the result of the trap. He may speak too openly to the user. He may try to explain himself to someone from the neighborhood. Every attempt to prove that he does not care may reveal how much he still cares. User will probably want Hassan to disappear once the plan has the work. People with power often value helper only while they are useful. Hassan may believe he has become user partner, but users see him as the tool and the future is Hassan now too much. He now wanted Amir removed and how the evidence was planted. Ghalib may also began to suspect his son uncontrollably. Father usually noticed when a son acted outside the plan, not because he cared about justice, but because independent action threatened his authority. If Fuzia arranged the trap without permission, Ghalib may be angry about the risk. If Ghalib knew about it, he may still become angry if the association was careless. Either version create tension between father and son. The relationship is worried on the fear, and fear become more dangerous while police attention enter the story. Amil time his custody can reveal his inner strength on the football field. He now how to respond through the moment. In an interview room, his body cannot solve the problem. He must take time, remember detail, and avoid giving him enemy's word that can be used against him. This is a difficult test of the deceptions. A player learn not to react to every fuel. Amir may use the same control in much more frequent game. This series may show how quickly public opinion changes. People who saw Amir and the rising star may describe him at a risk. Social media pages may repeat the association without proof. Call officials may see they are waiting for the investigation while quietly moving away from him. They will be resistant within the story theme. Because reputation often faster than the trust. When a damaging label is attacked, clearing a name can take longer than creating the lie. However, the show should be careful not to run every wealthy character into the same kind of the villain and every poor character into a perfect victim. Its stronger material comes from moral distance inside both world. Hassan proved that this suffering does not automatically create goodness. Sari proved that the guilt can lead a person toward care rather than the clarity. Na's family may have hidden the truth for mixed reasons, including fear and love, completely make the drama stronger because viewer can understand why people act without agreeing with him. Na's adaptation story may lead toward Faria Malik Zara and another older character. This part has not been fully explained. The official character information says Faria made a major irreversible decision earlier and that the cause of that the choice returned to her life. This does not prove has a direct link to Nas, but it creates a responsible area for these appellations. The writer may connect family secret across the neighborhood, showing that the younger character living inside decisions made long before they were old enough to understand them. A reveal of biological presentation can be easily censorable. But the more meaningful question is that Na's choices after learning the fact. Blood may explain where she comes from. She daily care explain who stand beside her. This series has an opportunity to say that the identity is not a simple choice between two families. Nas may feel anger and the toward the same people. She may want answer from a biological parents without rejecting that the parents who raise her. She may need distance before she can distance can lead. The forgiveness means Amir may not be able to support her immediately because he is fighting his one case. The separation could create emotional frustration. Naz may feel guilty for thinking about her family while Amir is in danger. Amir may try to hide his fears so she can deal with her discovery. Bout may make the mistake of the protecting the other through the silence. Since silence has the only choices so much damage, the relationship will need honest speech to the survive. Malik's choices can may become more important as well. She is down to her wealth and the shame of the poverty surrounded her. Amir's arrest could appear to confront her fear that this uncle will always pull people down. She may use this scandal as another reason to move toward the richer world, yet she can eventually discover that the public world she deserves, helping create the trap. Her story can show the difference between waiting a better life and accepting a price for the interior. Faria may react strongly because she understandable what it means to be judged by a public story. Her work and past has already shaped how Malik sees anger. A false association against Amir could awaken her family toward people who decided a person was without knowing the full life behind the label. Our false associations against could awaken her the anger toward people who decide a person was without knowing that the full life behind the label. She may become a surprising defending for Amir even while facing the problem in her one family. Sikaribo may also have a useful role. His official disruptions present him as a neighborhood thief. He is not easily reformed but has the consequence will risk himself for the people he loves. A character who understands that the extreme may notice behavior that more respectful people makes. He may also now reject that move. how people hide or how information travels. The same skill that make other distracts him could help expose the real criminal. This would fit one of the series' central idea. People cannot be reduced to the label. Amy is not a drug carrier because drugs were found in his bag. Naz is not less connected to her family because she was adopted. Second, Ibo is not without honor because he is still. Hassan is not innocent simply because he has suffered. Ghalib is not worthy simple because he is successful. The drama becomes strongest when it asks viewers to look behind this sheer deception. Episode 8 may also bring football back into the center. Amir's legal triangle with an immediate effect on his sportive future. Gali may suspend him, cancel an offer, or use club rules as a weapon. Another coach or club figure may defect him, creating a public conflict. The team itself may divide between players who believe Amir and players who fear being connected to the scandal. The changing room can become a smaller version of the Istanbul split between courage and the self-protection. If Amir released quickly, the association still leave damage. A clean legal result does not erase headline suspicion or emotional trauma. He may return to the field but struggle to the focus. He may look at the teammate and wounded he believe him. He may become afraid to leave his belonging attended. Trust one broken affect ordinary action. A good drama will show this is smaller consequence instead of treating freedom has a complete reset. Hassan's eventual confrontations with Amir should not happen too soon unless it's trending about the character. A shooting scene alone will not be enough. Amir need to understand why Hassan hated it, and Hassan need to face the difficulty between the justice he suffered and the justice he created. Amir may apologize for failing to see his friend's pain, but he should not accept blame for Hassan's crime. Comparison without boundaries would only allow the battle to continue. The most painful, powerful version of well meeting forced Hassan to choose between saving Amir and protecting himself. He may hold the evidence, the proof of the frame up, giving it to the police could expose Suzy but also expose the one rule remaining silence could destroy Amir's future. That the choice will turn Hassan from a simple villain after the final judge of what remained of their friendship. Until the episode here, this point remain informed possibility rather than confirmed event. The confirmed fact of with Amir is custody, Hassan alive and working with user Naz aware of her adoptions, and the next episode scheduled for the August 3. The uncertain is the part of the excitement. But a responsible update must keep the line between recap and the predictions clear. What makes Altus to Istanbul following is not only the questions of whether Amir will become a successful football player. The ripple question is whether he can rise without allowing the people above him to decide who is. This series began with a young man chasing a ball, but the ball quickly became a symbol of the moment. Everyone wants to control his reactions. Users want Amir removed because another person gives make his one position feel weak. Hassan wants the balance of the attraction to the chain. The neighborhood want Amir to carry it hope. Amir is surrounded by the people who all have plans of his life. His real growth will come when he learns to separate love from the control. Some people push him beside they care, others appear to help because they want ownership. The difference is not always care. Our one voice can still make a selfie demand. And a hard warning can sometimes offer real protections. Amir needs more than the courage, he needs the judgment. Football may open a door, but wisdom will decide who enters the door with him. The same lesson applied to the Naz. He must separate his family from the secrecy. The people who raise her more truly love her and her make a harmful choices by hiding their her attention. Two trust can exist together. Easy drama often choices one side. Either the parents are cruel liar or that they are loving protector who did nothing wrong. A stronger story accept emotional conflict. Naz can be grateful for the years of care and furious about years of the silence. She can serve for her origin without raising her present family. She can refuse a full choice. Hassan faces the hardest moral role because he has moved from the victor to attacker. This series should not erase what happened to him, but it also should not use his pain as the permissions. Many people in Sri as he suffered might live with his father imprisonment. Varia covered all wound. Tariq live with loss and the guilt. Amik cried family pressure. They do not are plot evidence in a friend bag. Hassan's actions matter because choices all exist even inside hardship. Yusuf is Hassan's dark mirror. Hassan has little power and wants more. Yusuf has great power and facing losing it. One attractor from the hunger, the other from panic. Their partnership shows that this class difficult does not prevent people from sharing the same moral weakness. Bout belief another person exists reduce their one warm. Bout try to solve inner fear through outer control. Neither understand that the destroy army will not repair what is broken inside them. The visual idea of the symbol above and below give all this is conflict a strong frame. The upper city is not only a place with expensive home club and the influences. It is a mindset built on the protection from the consequence. The lower city is not only poverty, it is also closeness, memory, and the shared survival. The city does not need to claim that one side is completely good. Younger contain jealousy, gossip, manipulation, and the crime. Wealthy spaces may contain real love and private suffering. The important distance is how can survive a mistake and who is destroyed by one. Amir has proved this point. A wealthy young man with a powerful father may receive lawyer control statement and time to shape the story. Amir family may need to gather money back to the attentions and define his name in the street because they won't understand the legal process. Equal rule does not always produce equal experience. The show can explore this without long speeches, a waiting room, a phone call that is not returned, or a club official avoiding Bahram may see enough. The cast help can carry this is layer. Rahman Kapka play Amir, Akin Zahra Amir Blunt play Nas. Dogankan Sarikaya play Hassan, Bark Ali Cattle play Yusuf, Khan Kasir play Galib, Exam play Bahram, Faria Doman play Tariq, Nahir Argo, Dogan play Zahra. Garman play Faria, Sina Mia Kali play Malik, Soccer play Sakir Ibo, Khan Kakaya play Sadhu and Ifon can play Mar. The official cast is bring young performance and the experienced actor into the same story matches a drama where the mistake of others shape the battle of the young. For viewer joining now, the key point is simple. Amir's dream is in danger but their rest is only the visible problem. The deeper danger is the destruction of the trust. Hassan has broken the friendship from inside. Yusuf had turned Frame into a criminal player. Naz were discovered that her family history was not she believed. Ghalib's world of pressure continued to shape his son. Every major relationship is now being tested by a hidden trust. Episode A must be answerable who stand firm when the evidence looks bad. Sadhu and Mark must also show with her brother hold is stronger than the fear. Bahram may also show with her he value Amir more than the Amir career. Naz must decided with her one pain will push us away and help her understand Amir. Hassan must live with the fact that Amir searches for him while he also prepares for destroy Amir. Yusuf must learn that the secret shared with an enemy partner cannot remain control forever. The best outcome is not an easy issue. Amir should face real consequences because the trap was serious. His friends should work for every piece of the proof. The family should agree doubt and they still return to one another. Naz should receive answers that create new questions rather than a simple emotional reunion. Hassan should feel the cost of the decision. Before any possible redemptions, users should discover that the power can delay consequences but cannot remove them. This is also room for the city to surprise her. The person who exposed the trap may not be one of the Amir closest friend. Amir witness may be noticed Hassan near the bag. Rami may decide that helping Hassan escape has gone too far. Gali may sacrifice user to protect the club. Malik may hear something in the wealthy circle. She wants to join Sakir Ibo may find information through this trade. Even now, family secret may connect it to the main conflict is the way that has not yet been shown. So where does Alti Ustu Istanbul stand today? Stand at the end of its major transformation. The opening episode asks whether Amir could lead professional football. The latest episode asks whether he can protect his name long enough to keep that dream alive. Their story has moved from opportunity to the survival. It has also moved from outside enemies to an enemy which can stand beside Amir has a brother. That change gives the series emotional strength. Losing to a rich revival can create anger. Being betrayed by a childhood friend create grief. Amir may prove that the drugs were planted, but legal innocence will be restored to our friendship. Even if Hassan later helps him, sometimes has the ending. The boy can remember where they are, but they cannot return to a time before the betrayal. The next episode may free Amir, depends the case or place another character in danger. Whenever happen, the central structure is now clear. Amir must decide whether the city darker side will change his value. Nas must reveal her identity, willing complete trust. Hassan must face the person he has become. Yuse may damage manage the plan built on a partner he cannot trust. Yet Dharma confirms the damage caused by her ambitions and the silence. This is why this series is more than a football story. It is about who receive a fair changing, who control the trust, and what people do when love becomes mixed with the ambitions. It is about a city where bright tower can stand close to the forgotten street, yet the difference between the people inside him feel endless. It is about young life carrying all mistake most of all. It is about whether friendship can survive or become a competition. The latest conflict chapter ends with Amir taken into custody after drugs are found in this bag, while the official schedule pointed viewer toward episode 8 on the August 3, 2026. Until then, the latest questions remain open. Can Amir prove he was framed? Will Hassan guilt from breaking his alliance with the user? How will Nas face the trust about her birth? And when the people of this younger are forced to choose between evidence and the young man, they now will stand beside him. For now, one image defines the story. Amir, a younger player, was only believed in the field was the hardest problem. Place he would even fight is taken away from the future he worked to reach. Behind him stand a neighborhood filled with love, fear, unfinished dream, and the secret. Ahead of him stand a system prepared to the judge what it can see. The next stage of the all will decide whether trust can move faster than the light designed to bury him when the trust becomes the enemy. The new episode of the all may bring without the second of a football crowd. There may be no cheering, no happy, no music, and no young player running choices across an open field. Instead, the first sound may be the closing of a heavy police door. Even may sit under a cold light, trying to understand how his ordinary bag becomes the strongest weapon against him only a few hours earlier. He was searching for a friend whom he believed was in danger. Now he is the person who needs to be saved. The closest part is that the person Amir tried to find may be one of the people responsible of placing him inside his nightmare. This is a moment where Amir's dream stops being only a football dream. His future is no longer decided by his speed, his skill, or his ability to score a goal. It is decided by the evidence, powerful enemies, written weakness, and the loyalty of the people around him. Amir has always believed that he can always paint through action where his family faced trouble. He worked harder when his friend are frightened. He ran toward danger when his football failure became uncertain. He trained, but inside police custody, running is impossible. He cannot solve the problem with his feet. He must use patience, memory, and the courage. The official story has only shown that the Hassan appearance fell left Amir and his friend disappeared. Sadhu Amar trying to protect Amir while Nas remained close to him. Yuse watches the reality surrounded Amir and was forced to face his one loneliness. Barams and the Gali Paso reaches a new agreement while Nas learns a truth that destroys understanding of her family. Amir searching for Hassan then pulled him into a trap waiting for him. The new episode shows also the difference between being innocent and being able to prove innocent. Amir now that the drug do not belong to him, his family now is the character. His closest friend may trust him without needing an explanation. However, the police cannot build a case only on love or friendship. They can see a bag connected to Amir and illegal material found inside it. From their position, they must question them. This creates a terrible distance between personal trust and official trust. Amir's loved ones may see that he will never show such a thing, but the investigation will ask for the evidence. Amir may repeat the same answer many times. He may explain what he wants, whom he won, and was his last opened the bag. He may try to remember whenever anyone stood close to him. He may remember Hassan, but excusing Hassan will be emotionally difficult for Amir. Accepting Hassan's involvement means accepting that the relationship is truly broken. Until this point, part of Amir may still believe that Hassan is confused, worried, or being controlled by someone stronger. The planted drug changes everything. This is not an angry argument or a careless mistake. It is a plain act designed to destroy Amir's name. Even when the trust becomes clear inside Amir's mind, saying it aloud more feel like the betrayal. This may sound strange because Hassan has already betrayed him, but Amir does not think like Hassan. Amir remembered then the years before jealousy entered their relationship. He preferred playful football on poor street where the ground was wide and the goalposts were made for everything they could find. He remembered sharing food, laughter, secret, and impossible dream. To tell the police that Hassan may have framed his mean, turning this his memory into evidence. Amir may feel that he is buying the late good part of their relationship. Outside the police station in neighborhood will probably react like a body that has strongly been injured. News will move from door to door. Some people will refuse to believe the associations, others will become afraid. A few may begin whispering that the nobody truly know another person. This is how a false story glows. It does not require anyone to believe it. It only requires enough people to become uncontained. One person asked why drugs were inside Amir's bag. Another said that football money may have changed him. A third claimed that young people often hide trust from their family. Within a short time, doubt may become more powerful than the facts. Zara may be the first person to reject every whisper. She now her same weakness, but she also now his heart. A mother does not need to believe that her shield is perfect in order to defend him against her life. She may remember how Amir has always carried the problem of every people. She may remind parents that Amir entered danger because he was trying to find her son. Her pain may not appear through loud carrying alone, it may appear through the way she stands, the way she refuses to sit, and the way she keeps asking what must be done next. Baram's reaction may be more complicated. His son is in danger, but the football opportunity that the Baram treated like a family issue is also disappearing. Parents may become angry at the police, at the Ghalib and Hassan, and even at Amir for failing to see the trap. His fear may come out as a blame. This will not mean that he does not love Amir. It only means that the parents has never learned how to separate love from the ambition. He may look at the police station and see about his son's suffering and the death of the future he imagined for himself. The agreement between parents and Ghalib may now become extremely important. The latest official summary said that their new arrangement began even that they changed the balance of the story. The sentence suggested that the parent may have accepted his condition without fully understanding that the dangerous. Ghalib never appeared to offer something without expecting control in the returns. Para may have believed that dealing with the Ghalib would protect Amir's football career. Instead, the agreement may have placed Amir close to the people who wanted to use it. Ghalib may rival with the appearance of a powerful club president. He may say that he is concerned about the Amir, the team and the club public image. He may offer a lawyer, but the lawyer may be more interested in protected Ghalib than the protected Amir. He may advise everyone to remain silent. He may say that the public statement could hurt the investigation. Some advice may sound reasonable. Yet silence will not allow Yusuf and the Hassan to control this story. Ghalib's sport will become another cage, one world from the professional world inside of the matter. Parents may intentionally welcome Ghalib help because the family has fewer resources, a powerful club president, own rich lawyer, official and the journalist. Parents may think that the suffering such as will be foolish. Zara, however, may distract Ghalib's sudden concern. She may ask why a man who treated Amir as a useful player may believe like a father member. She may say that Ghalib is not protected Amir because he believes in justice. He may be protected that the club, his son or himself. The difference could create a serious argument between Amir's parents. Parents may accuse Zara of allowing emotion to block the only practical solutions. Amir may assume Baram of placing Amir's life in the hands of the same people who created pressure around him. Both may believe that the everything are protected their son. Their conflict will show how powerful people control poor family. They do not always for them through great threats. Sometimes they create a crisis and then parents themselves has the only resources of help while the adult is sad when the mother may decide that waiting is not enough. The police will complete an official investigations, but Amir friend how this street habit and the relationship around the case. They understand where Hassan may hide and whom he may contact. They may begin rebuilding the last hour before Amir is arrested. He could return to the shipyard, speak to the workers at the part Amir used, and ask whether anyone say another person near his back. Mar may approach the side carefully because of his friend approachment. He understands that when wrong action can damage a legal case, he may want Sadhu not to threaten people or touch everything important. Might quiet nature more become useful. People often reveal more to someone who listens than to someone who showed. A guard or worker may remember a small detail afterward, asking a climb questions. Perhaps a vehicle arrival at the usual time. Perhaps Hassan was seen wearing difficult clothes. Perhaps someone received money to leave a door open. Sadhu may find patience more difficult. He may want to conflict everyone connected to the user. He may feel guilty because he could not protect Amir. When guilt mixed with anger, a person often tries to create immediately actions, even if that the action is dangerous. Sadhu may enter a place without permission, follow the wrong person, or rescue someone before he has proof. Might may need to stop him from creating a second case that Ghalib can use against the neighborhood. The difference matter could make them a strong team. Sadhu had the courage and the street energy. Might has actions and the emotional understanding. One can open door through the pressure while the other can notice when in hidden behind a frightened face. Amir has often been the center that held the group together. With Amir absent, Sadhu and might learn how to work together without his leadership. This may be their first real test as individual rather than only member of the Amir circle. Remy may also become central. He helped Hassan after the cliff incident and may know more about Hassan movement than anyone else. Remy may not know about the drug plan. He may have believed he was helping a disappeared young man escape pain or the danger. When he learned that Hassan uses his survival to attack Amir, Remy may feel impossible. He could become the witness who places Hassan in the correct location at the correct time. However, Remy may fear speaking. Helping a person hard can carry consequences. Powerful people may threaten him. Music will remind Hassan Remy and that admitting the trust will also expose his own actions. Remy will that the faces a moral choices. He can protect himself and allow an innocent man to the suffer, or he can risk his freedom to correct part of the damage. This kind of the choice match the main theme of this series. Every character eventually discovered that the remaining neutral is also as a decision. Hassan meanwhile may not feel that the satisfaction he expected. Revenge often look painful before it happens. A wounded person imagine that the enemy fell will remove air of pain, but when the play succeeds, it only pain remains. Hassan may watch Amir being taken away and realize that his one heart has been lighter. Since he now carries a new fear, he must live with what he was done and he must trust user to protect him. Trusted user will be Hassan's greatest mistake. User did not bring Hassan close because he respected him. He needed Hassan assumed to the Amir. Hassan now where Amir would go, how he carried his belonging and what his attention would be somewhere else. Now that the draw has the work, Hassan become danger to the user. He now the plan, the motive and the people involved. As look as Hassan is free and emotional, he can expose everything through one careless sentence. The promotional material connected to the next episode highlight Hassan being founded or the catch. This does not reveal every detail of what happened, but he strongly struggled that hiding will become harder to him. The official trailer page also uses an emotional promise after refusing to leave someone until the person is well, showing that the loyalty and care will remain important during the coming crisis. Hassan capture may happen in similar ways, and when the murder may find him through the Remy, the police may discover him during the investigation. User may arrange to Hassan to be cared for that the blame moving away from himself. Hassan may even allow himself to be found before guilt becomes stronger than the fear. It possibly create a different direction for his character. The most dramatic option would be for the user to betray Hassan. User could anonymously give the police information about Hassan's location. He may accept Hassan to carry the full blame for the drug has the power young man which anger toward Amir. Hassan may rival to the have a clear motive. User could present himself as another innocent person shocked by the crime. Ghalib influence could have threatened his false version of the event. If Hassan discovered that the user has sacrificed him, his anger may change direction. Until now, Hassan has treated Amir as the reason for his pain. He may finally see that the powerful people never consider him equal. User may his jealousy just as a Ghalib used the dream of the young football player. Hassan wanted to enter the world about his uncle, but he may learn that the all was never truly open. He was invited inside only long enough to perform a dirty dance. These civilizations will not immediately make Hassan innocent. He still chose to harm Amir, yet it could begin the collapse of the conspiracy. Hassan may refuse to accept all the blame. He may threaten to reveal user role. User may answer with another threat, perhaps involving Rami Hassan, football pass, or the people Hassan still loves. Their partnership may become a battle in which both men possess information capable of destroying the order. User fear is likely to grow because he has already seen the difference between his life and Amir's life. When Amir faces Hassan's disappearance, friends gather around him, not staying near him, said when Mar refused to leave him alone. They understood, shared the pain, but User has been money and he has no circle Merkel. He lives under Ghalib judgment and depends on people who remain close people of the power. Watching Amir receive their loyalty, forcing User to see the emptiness around him. This is why User may become more dangerous after their arrest. Amir's suffering will not satisfy him because the love surrounding Amir may become even stronger. People may gather outside the police station. Snad may publicly defend him. His friend may risk something to find proof. User may reveal that taking away Amir's freedom, he is still not given User that the thing he truly wanted. He wanted to feel value. A criminal plan cannot create genuine love. Khalid may recognize his son's involvement before anyone else. He understands fear, ambitions, and the manipulation because he can use them for the air. Such challenging expressions are sudden arrested in the police case or an unnecessary questions may tell Ghalib that uses now more than he admits. Ghalib may privately comfort him not because he cares about Amir but because User has placed the family and club at the risk. The confrontation between father and son could expose the deepest part of the User character. User may see that he only did what Ghalib thwarted him. He removed a river and protected his positions. Ghalib may reject his comparison, claiming that the true power leaves no evidence in that the moment. User may understand that his father is not angry about the crime, he is angry about the weakness of the plan. Such a response could destroy the final pieces of respect User still has for him. Ghalib may then choose between protecting his son and protecting his empire. A loving father might risk everything for his child, but Ghalib's identity is tied to control. If User become a threat to that the control, Ghalib may distance himself. He could order User to leave Istanbul, remain silent, or allow Hassan to take the blame. He may even offer Amir's family help in exchange for handling questions about the club, and a small bit tempted by such an offer. Imagine Ghalib promised that Amir will not be released and the club will not cancel his opportunity and that the scandal will disappear. The only condition may be silence about User. Barons may see this as the fattest way to save his son. Zahra may see it as a sealing justice. Amir himself, if given the choice, he may refuse to allow his son or another powerless person to carry out the blame while the real remain protected. This can become a defining moment for Amir. At the beginning of the series, professional football appeared to be highest goal. Now he may be offered that dream in exchange for the silence. Accepting will give him freedom and the career, but it will also impart of the same system that trap him. Refusing could cost everything he has worked for. His choice will river with a football. Is this process or only one part of his life? Tariq may be the person who helped him understand the difference. Tariq knows what it means to live under guilt. He also knows that the young player is more than a useful body on a field. He may tell Amir that a career birth through fear will never feel like the victory. He may remind him that the player can lose a match and still keep it 100 while someone can live for a trophy. and remained defected inside. Tariq could also challenging Bahram but colder man carrying unfinished dream, but they respond differently. Bahram trying to complete his dream through the army. Tariq tried to prevent young people from crying the same pain he's carried. A direct argument between them showed that the difference between guilting a child and using a child. Bahram makes use Tariq of speaking easily because Amir is not his son. Tariq may answer that he exactly why he can see the pressures. Bahram refusing to the Amir. Na's story will unfold beside and legal crisis. She has learned that she was adopted, and the discovery may have led her someone unexpected. The official summary does not provide every answer, which means the new episode may begin with Nas still trying to understand her now the trust and why it was hidden. Nas may feel as though every place had the appearance at once. Her family home no longer feel completely honest. Amil, the person she wants to trust, is behind a police door. She may be surrounded by the people but feel completely alone. The isolation could push her toward a dangerous decision such as searching for her biological family without telling anyone, or confronting someone connected to the secret. She may also believe that she was no right to focus on her work pain, but Amir rescued for a crime. This would be a mistake, but an understandable one. People often compare suffering and decided that their one wounding is less important. Nas may hide her questions so that she can support Amir, yet hidden pain does not disappear. It enters every conversation. She may become impatient, distant, and suddenly emotional without explaining that the reason. Ami may notice that something is wrong even while facing human crisis. He may ask about her family, but Nas may see that they can discuss it later. This should a quiet and powerful scene. Neither people he has the strength to explain everything, yet both refuse to abandon the other. Their connection will not depend on perfect word. It will depend on the precis. The promise suggested by the official that someone will not leave enter the well fight Nas and Amir's relationship. Nas may wait outside the station, visit him official channel, or refuse pressure from her family to return home. She may decide that while she cannot solve the case, she can make sure Amir does not feel forgotten. Nas politely conflict with Galip and the user. If he openly see that the Amir was the frame, but she become dangerous to the people who need public doubt. Uze may try to convince her that Amir has hidden another side of himself. He could present false information or remind her that the drugs were physically found in the bag. Nas may answer that especially when someone benefits from Amir's fall. Uze jealousy of Amir may deepen when he sees Nas' sport. He may have expected their rest to separate them. Insidious danger may bring them closer. They push him into another reckless move. He may attempt to expose Na's family secret publicly, believing that the emotional pain will force her away from Amir. If he uses her adoption as a weapon, he will prove that the people depend on into has opportunities. Nas may surprise him by refusing to feel shame. She may say that adoption changing part of her history, but does not reduce her the word. The shame belonging to the people who I trust or use it cruelty, not to the child who has adoption. This could become one of the strongest messages. In the new episode, a fact becomes a weapon only when the target accepts the darker definition of it. The mysterious around Nas world may connect it with Faria past. The official story has grounded a visitor arriving unexpected place. Faria is a difficult solution. Her character also cases and the old decisions that continue to affect the present. This is why do not prove a special family connection, but the timing suggested that the fire secret and not discovered may move closer together. The visitor may now the trust about the child given many years ago. Faria could fear that Malik will discover another part of the past. Nas may hear a name, see an old photograph, or find the document connected the family. The writer may slowly reveal that the trust insists of giving a complete answer in one scene. This will also now Churchill to become an important storyline rather than a short surprise. Falia fear may not come from a lack to the love. She may have impossible choices while young poets written or alone. Turkish drama series show that the woman carry the consequence of the decision may inside system that gives them very little freedom. Faria may have spent years surviving rather than the living. Her silence could be wrong, but the reason behind it may still create empty. Malik could reactly, but she learned that her mother has hiddenly another secret. She already struggled with the shame about poverty and the Faria life. A new revelations make her believe that someone everything around her is buried on the lie. She should move further toward wealth and the status. Taking the distance from this uncle will free her from pain. Instead, she may walk directly into the work controlling by Ghalib and Yusef. Malik emotionally positions around Amir is also complicated. The later official story noticed that the distance between Amir and Malik grew with Amir and Naz become closer. Amir arrest may for Malik to decide with her pride is stronger than her concern. She has visiting the police station but remain outside, afraid that the other will question why she came. She may defend Amir when wealthy people inside him, while if she cannot admit that she still cares, or she may intentionally accept the public association because it supports her decision to leave him behind. Later, when evidence of the trap appears, she may feel ashamed for doubting the person who can protected her. This will create a meaningful difference between Malik and the Naz. Now trust Amir when trust is costly. Malik may wait until trust becomes safe. The seed does not need to make one the woman completely good and the other completely bad. Malik fear comes from a life in which every mistake have a cost heavy price. A safety is found near money. The new episode may be teaching her that the will can hide greater danger than poverty. Alina and Duru may also spot Naz and the boy. Their presence during the earlier crisis showed that the army circle is weaker than the original group. This would help Naz investigate her dotion and protect her from acting alone or searching for information online, while Edward might follow the street side of the case. Alina and Duru may follow record messy photograph and family connection. The story become richer if these young women are not used only as an emotional support. They can real action. One of them may begin lesson Amir belonging. Another may record users speaking in anger. This cool anger species where Sadhu or might immediately attract attention. Their client present might explore information that aggressive confrontation will hear. Sibu Ibo may provide another part toward the trust. A man who survived through a small crime understands how secret movements work. He knows which camera are the real, which door remain unlocked, or which people steal information. The respectable adult may reject his life help because of his reputation, but Amir's friend may lead that the person society trusted could understand that the crime better than everyone. Seeker Ibu may also have a personal reason to help Amir may and the neighborhood may have treated him with more humility than a powerful people overdid. He can become rich arrest by obtaining a full security recording or object connected to the Hassan. His matter may not be legal, creating another moral problem. Can evidence discovered through a crime be used to prove innocence? The Civitar could use the question to increase tension and perhaps he will find a discarded pieces of clothing Hassan during the plan. Perhaps he learned that the user by someone at the shipyard. Perhaps he stole a phone and discovered message between the conspirator. He may return proudly with the trust only for Mar to learn that the police will ask how it was obtained. It would learn her to search for a legal witness who can confirm that the same information the shipyard worker may hold the keys. Some places have routine worker now which vehicle belonging there and which faces are unfamiliar. A man arriving at the wrong hour become memorable. Sadhu might may find someone who say Hassan but is afraid to speak because the worker job depends on a company connected to Gali. This will show how power control trust through employment. A witness with a family to feed may contain silence even when an innocent person is suffering. Nas could be the person who convinces that the witness she understands what it feels like a life under another person's secret. She may say that the silence protected the liar, not the innocent. Her one pain could give her the courage to challenge someone else's fear. In helping Amir, she may begin fighting a voice for herself. The police investigation should not be showing as the completely foolish or corrupt. A stronger story would include at least one investigator who noted that the case is too perfect. The drugs are found exactly where expected. Amir has no clear history of the such behavior. The timing benefit people connected to the club. Hassan, who has benefit loss, may suddenly appear in the same network. This detail could lead a careful officer to question that the simple explanation. This investigation may not immediately release Amir's suspicion. Require proof, however, this offer quietly examined phone location, vehicle record, or society photo. Gali may attempt to influence the process, create a battle between official duty and private power. The investigator could become another character for two choices with her trust is work, personal risks. Army behavior during questions may help. An innocent person can still appear nervous, angry, or confused, so emotion also prove nothing. But Amir may constantly return to concern for the people around him. He may ask whether Hassan has been found or whether his mother is outside. The investigator may notice that Amir does not speak like someone protecting a drug operation. This will not end the case, but it could open the door to deeper questions. A lawyer, truly loyal to Amir, may eventually arrive. Tariq might find someone independent of Ghalib. Nas family may use this as a connection. Even Bayram may sell something vulnerable to pay for legal help. Such a sacrifice could show that the dispute is ambitious. Bayram love is real. He may have many mistakes, but when forced to the choice, he may place before money. The first meeting between Amir and his family could become the emotional center of the new episode. Zara may not try to carry because she does not want Amir to become more afraid. Bara may speak too quickly about loyal and independence become practical word. Protect him from emotions. Amir may apologize even when he was nothing wrong. Children often apologize for their parents suffering because of something connected to them. Zahra may stop him and remind him that the shame belonging to the people who created that the lie. Amir may ask them not to attack Hassan. This extract will show that the same part of the him still want to prevent more destruction. He may say that the trust must be found, but nobody should become a criminal while trying to save him. Sadhu hearing this later, she may feel frustrated. Amir is protected everyone even from behind a locked door. When Hassan is finally found, the neighborhood reaction may be dangerous. People who mourned may feel humiliated. This belief he was dead, searching for him, comforting one another. Watches Amir reveal himself, discovering that the Hassan was arrived and involved in the trap may grief into rage. A crowd may gather because before the public can reach him, Amir's friend may need to protect Hassan from the same people he betrayed. This will create a powerful reversal. Sadhu may want to restrict him but understand that Hassan must speak. Mert may stand between Hassan and the crown. Zara may damage that everyone step back. Not because she forget Hassan, but because violence will destroy Amir. Changing of the learned that the trust. Hassan may look at the faces of the neighborhood and finally she fooled the size of his action. He did not only hurt Amir, it turned into love and grief it too toll. People cried for him while he played one. The other woman may look at him as they no longer know him. Children who won't admit that the group may become afraid. The public judgment could hurt Hassan more than the physical punishment. He may interior deny everything. Fear can make up a person hold tightly to a lie. Even after it has failed, Hassan could claim that he was forced or that Jose acted alone. He may say that the army stole his future first. Each excuse may sound weaker when spoken in front of the people who remember about buying crowd growing up together. Might may answer that the most painful question. Why did Hassan allow Amir to serve for him? Hassan made no answer. He wanted Amir to suffer, yet he also wanted proof that Amir still cried. This is the contradiction at the center of the Hassan. He hate Amir for receiving love, but he also need Amir love to confirm that he mattered. He destroyed that the bond and then become angry that the bond is broken. Hassan's confession, if it comes, should not be complete as first. He may admit placing that the drug but refuse to name Yuse. He may still believe Yuse can protect him or may fear Ghalib later can Yuse abandons him. Hassan may remove or revolve more. This slow collapse will create tension across similar scene. User may prepare his one defense. He could delete message, changing phone, pay witness, or create evidence suggested that the Hassan acting alone. Ghalib may help clean the situation where insulting his son for creating it. There more could become a place of the quiet panic. Very difficult from the open emotion of this uncle. The rich family may have more space, but nobody can speak honestly. The contrast is one of the strongest part of the healthy Swiss symbol in the neighborhood. Argument are loud and pain in public, but people gather when someone fails. If Ghalib world voice may be in controlling while Everyone protect private interests. The upper side of the city appear climb before fear is hidden beside expensive war. Football official may announce that Amir is temporarily removed from activity until that the investigation and they may call this is a neutral decision, but it will pushes him before guilt is proven. Teammate may be told not to contact him. Some may obey because they fear Galip. Others may quietly send message of support. One young player could publicly defend Amir and lose his one opportunity. This shows that the courage has a price. Another may repeat Galip's word to protect his position. The changing room become a test of the character. Football is the team game, but professional ambition can make player abandon and one another. Tariq may refuse to remove Amir from his training plan even while Amir is in custody. Tariq could bring Amir's name on the team board. Ghalib may order him to raise it. Tariq refusal would be a small, but someone acted said that an association cannot delete a person. Madam may visit that the club and damage public sport. Ghalib could answer that the business cannot be managed through emotion. Madam may finally connected that the Ghalib never view Amir has family to Galip Amir in an asset. This is value changing with public opinion. This realization could break the agreement between the two men. Bahram might threaten to expose when he know about Galip's earlier action. Galip could remind him that the three require proof. This conversation may reveal that Bahram accepted money, signed paper or agree to condition that can now it be used against him. Gali may see that if Baron speaks, finally Amir will be permanently destroyed. For the first time, Baron may recognize that his one ambition helped building the trap. He wanted to move quickly. Zahra may refuse to let him hide the trust. She could say that their son does not need a forced career pressure through the silence. He needs parents who stand beside him. Her word may forces Madam two choices between the dream he cried for, the heirs and the child standing in front of him. Now Amir's younger relative or the neighborhood children may continue playing full football outside, but the game will feel difficult when child may wear Amir's shirt or copy his style. Adults may fear them to come inside because reporters are arriving. This small image will show how this scandal enters innocent people. Amir dream inspired these children. Now they are learning how quickly society turned a hero into a suspense. Reporter may surrounded at the kebab shows asking Madam whether he know about his son's activities. He may repeat that the association has so it is already proven. One may ask whether Amir's sudden football rise was connected to the criminal money. Madam answer could explode, giving the media another dramatic image. Nas may step forward and give the claim statement. She may say that Amir was helping to search for Hassan and that someone used his trust against him. She may not use it without proof, but her confident cool challenging the public story user watches the reporter may relate that Naz will not be frightened into silence. Malik may also see the report. She may feel jealous of the Naz because position beside Amir, but also examined that she was not the there. Faria could tell her that love is showing during difficult, not during celebration. Malik may react angrily because the world touches her trust. She does not want to the facilitator. Malik may quietly provided information. Perhaps she the hair user discussing Amir. Perhaps she said Hassan with someone from the club. She may have remained silent because she wanted acceptance from that the wall helping now required admitting that she ignored danger. Her information could become essential. But the other may not immediately trust her. Naz may wonder why Malik waited. Sadhu may accusing her of protecting rich people. Malik may answer that far does not make her part of the crime. This conflict could give him character more deep and begin a possible changing. Faria visitor may closely that the movement to damage everything. The visible could return to reveal that the all useless. Faria provided money and assistance with Amir rest controlling that the neighbor or attention. Faria may try to handle the matter alone. Her attempt to protect Mali may create another danger. Now search may lead directly to Faria's door. She could notice Faria's reaction to her name or death. Faria may deny knowing everything but feel difficult to hide. Nas may leave with more questions than answer. Duru and Lina may discover an old record showing that the details around not devotion were changing. Someone painful may have helped hide the trust if Gali for another wealthy family is connected. The family mysterious could join the main power conflict. Nas would that have a personal reason to challenge that the same system harping amid this series should avoid solving every secret at once. The new episode can reveal has a connection without explaining that the full story. Perhaps Nas learned that the name of her biological mother, but not her father. Perhaps she find that the woman she seeks was told the child as he died, such as the discovery showed that more than one person was deceased. Amir may hear about Nas' adoption while still in custody. His first reaction may be concern for Hazretha than himself. He could ask as a lawyer to tell Nas that she is alone. This message may reach her at the exact moment she feels abandoned by everyone. The relationship becomes stronger because neither sees the other has a solution to personal pain. Amir cannot answer Na's family questions and Nas cannot magically remove the evidence against Amir. They simply recognize one another humility in the world where people use relationship for ambition. This care because an act of the resistance. Hassan may weakness this bond and feel fresh jealousy even after everything. He may blame Amir for receiving loyalty, but other trust is waiting. Amir received loyalty because he gave it his search for Hassan, while another believed that the search was helpful. He protected his friend without merging what he would receive in the return. Hassan won the result without accepting that the responsibility that created. A direct meeting between Amir and the Hassan may happen near the end of the new episode. The police began Hassan in for the questioning, allowing them to see one another across the hallway. No long speed may be needed. Amir's expression could hold show, grief and understanding. Hassan may look away because feel anger, where will be easier than facing disappointment. Amir may ask only whether Hassan plays the drug. Hassan's silence may answer Amir Mir that asked why Hassan did not come to him with the trust about his pain. Hassan could say that Amir never truly see it. Amir made the answer that the Hassan made sure nobody created him by hiding behind lies. The conversation should not turn Amir into a perfect hero. He may admit that his sign of the Hassan suffering. He may have enjoying success without knowing how his friend was failing behind, but he can always care. Can neglect is not the same as the betrayal. Hassan would deserve understanding. His crime required responsibility. Hassan may reveal that the user promised to repair his football future. The details showed how quickly easy become a tool. User offered Hassan that the some dream that the Ghalib used to control Amir. Hassan believed he was chasing reward, but he was also casing the chain to become important again. Amir may lead that both of them was targeted through football. The difference is that Amir tried to protect his friend while Hassan accepting that the destruction of a friend has a payment. This understanding may reduce Amir's anger, but increase his sadness. If Hassan gave the police username, the case will move upward. Ghalib may use every resource to stop it. Lawyer may agree that Hassan is unreliable. Jealousy can attempting to accept punishment without message or witness. His confession may not be enough. This is where the evidence collected by Sadhu, Nas, Malik, Rami or Sikar Ibo become important. Each person may hold one small piece together that the pieces could form the clear story. Rami confirm Hassan's survival and the moment a worker confirm his prison near the shipyard. A recorded connect him to user Malik recall a treating conversation. Phone record show contrast. A trust become a team victory like a football may fail through many passes. The new episode may not fully clear Amir, but at the end the strongest cliffhanger could show the first proof appearing just as the Gali prepared a larger counterattack. Amir might be released under condition while the investigation continues. He could back move into the neighborhood only to discover that his career has been spectated and his name damaged. The welcome home will both in joy and pain. Amir may applied him, but Amir may notice that the few doors that remain closed. He may understand that some neighbor doubted him. Even this is apologize cannot remove when he err or say innocent does not protect a person from the memory of being abandoned. He can return to the football field alone at night. The place that once representative freedom may feel now connected to every person who tried to use he can place it at the wall on the ground but find himself unable to kick it. For the first time, football may feel like the case of his suffering rather than the road out of it. Tariq may join him and remain silent. A good mentor now which advisor could become noise. After some time, he may roll the bar toward Amir. Amir may stop it with his foot. A small action showed that the dream is wanted but alive. Amir's next challenge is not simply returning to the team. He must decide vice version of the success he wants. Gali version required obedience. Behram could or version required carries the whole family and finish hope. Hassan version turn success into competition between brother. Amir need a version based on the destiny, teamwork and personal choices. Nas faces the same task with family. She must decide what make a person a daughter. Is this blood, dairy care, honesty, sacrifice of all of this is together? They may find one clear answer. This series can show that the identity is borrowed from many trusts, including painful ones. Hassan must decide whether confession is not only another form of revenge against Yuzi or earlier acceptance of responsibility. If he revealed that the pain only because Yuzi betrayed him, his moral changing has not yet begun. Real changing will require him to help, even when doing so bring no benefit to himself. User must fear that the fact that his father protection may have the limit. Gali may save him from police consequence but cannot save him from fear. Each new life another creator. Person who depend must be controlled. User may bring seeing danger everywhere. A ringing phone, a passive police car, or Hassan name on the new could destroy his crime. Galib may believe he can still control every side. He may pressure the club, the police, Bahram and Hassan, but powerful men often fail when too many secret bigger moving at once. Galib can control individual more easily than a united community. Amir's strength has always come from people acting together. This may be a real meaning of the new episode. The trap is designed to isolate Amir. Drug in his bag make him appear alone and guilty. The answer is not only legal evidence. The answer is the refusal of his community to allow isolations. Every person who speaks such his weight of tell that the trust weakened, that the plan yet unity should not be showing as a perfect. The neighborhood will agree, some will become afraid, or problem will return. People may protect Amir while still judging Fari or Nas. This series can expose his hypocrisy. A community demanding fairness from a person that learned to offer fairness to the other. Nas' adoption story may challenging that the neighborhood idea about family and the Hanafariya past may challenging that the way they judge women. My father challenging their view of the prisoner family. Cyber Eco challenge that the idea has a criminal labor explained as a whole person. Amir Association bring all this is question together. The title used to Istanbul continue to carry similar meaning. Istanbul is turning upside down for Amir. The people who appear respectable may be hiding crime, while the people discussed by the society may become the defensor of the trust. The city above depend on the police appearance, the city below of life, but stronger human tired. The football field also has an upper and the lower side. Fans see the bright matches, but beneath it had contract deal pressure and control. A talented player player field while running, yet his career may belong to the president, manager and the family expectation. Amir has removed the bright surface and show the system underneath. The new episode can become the point where Amir stops being only as a performance pro player and become a young man capable of challenging that the system. He may learn that talent gave him visibility, but integrity gave him direction. People will offer him difficult way out of the crisis. This year may require the greatest moral loss. Perhaps Gali will offer to remove the association in exchange of Amir joining that the club under strict control. Amir may suspend that accepting also may protected user. Barra may beg him to take the officer, saying that they fight toward the justice later. Nas may tell him that the silence become harder to break with time. Amir could respond publicly, risking everything. Such a decision show Gali because he believes poor people can always be controlling through opportunity. Amir refusal will prove that a dream is not vulnerable, but it requires the destruction of self-respect. These choices may often inspire other players to speak. Someone may reveal that Galib has the pressure young man before another man admit that the user received unfair advantage. The drug use school only has a larger story about corruption inside the club. Tariq may bring the leader of this resistance. This knowledge of this football and the personal guilt give him nothing left to fear. He may collect and manage spectacular and challenging Galib authority Balam after seeing the damaged cases. By combination may join him. Their partnership will not be easy. Tariq may distract by their motive. While Bahram may resist Tariq's influence over time, but Bond may understand that the young player need adults willing to stand between them and powerful men. Sarah and Faria's unity create their one form of the unity. Without a mother, these children are living inside old secret and the new danger. Zahra may help Faria face the visitor rather than the hide. Faria may later support Zahra against public judgment. Their strength show that the women of this young are not simply waiting for men to solve the crisis. Malik and Naz may also move beyond romantic rivalry, Amir arrest and the adoption secret could force them to see that their true enemy is not each other. Malik may share information, Naz help her understanding fire past. The relationship could remain different but most honest. Sadhu may provide moment of the Amar become a long dark emotional beneath space. His attempt to investigate may go wrong into the harmless way, or his protective behavior may create as an awkward situation. Hammer should not remove the seriousness of Amir's problem. It should remind viewer when this is friendship matter, and then his sad joke fair may remain. He may admit to Mert that he does not know that the group will become if Hassan is truly their enemy. Mert may see that the people are not here together only by the path, they are here together by the choices they make now. This sentence will describe that the whole story. Chiller friendship created that the group. But adult decision will decide if Ether survive. Hassan share the past but has adoption that the value that once made him brother. Naz may not share Amir childhood yet she closely loyalty during his darkest moment. The new episode may close with Amir temporarily free and Hassan under pressure. Viewer may believe that the main danger has the passed. If the Ghalib could reveal a strongest plan, he may use Varam agreement to claim control over Amir's career. He may announce that the Amir belong contributory to the club and cannot play early years. At the same time, Naz may receive a message from someone claiming to know her biological family. The message could remind the location or an old photograph. She may decide to go alone because she does not want to burden Amir Hassan from custody or hiding Yuzi under Amir proof against Yuzi. But before Amir can use it, Yuzi may discover what Hassan has done. This will create three connected dangers: Amir's career, Naz's identity research, and Hassan's attempt to expose that the conspiracy. Another possible cliffhanger is that the drugs were only one part of a larger crime. The police may discover that the package is connected to an organized operation using the shipyard. Even was chosen not only to remove him from football but also to provide a convenient suspend. Gali become business connection may reach deeper than anyone expected. This will expand that the series beyond personal jealousy while keeping the emotional center. Hassan may have believed he has planting by a small package to create a scandal. Without knowing that it is connected Amir to dangerous criminal, user may also have been active without understanding the full network. Ghalib could be only person aware of the larger reach. Such a development will place user and Hassan in danger from the same people they try to use every might eventually need to protect them, not because they deserve easy forgiveness but because their diplomacy is necessary to expose that the trust they will create difficult moral question for everyone. Amir may say that saying Hassan life does not mean forgetting this betrayal. Justice and the revenge are different. Justice requires Hassan to answer for what he did. Require will allow powerful criminal to silence him. Powerful ability to understand his difficult world prove his maturity. Naz may similarly learn that finding her biological family does not require rejection, that the family that writes her trust can be added to a life without letting every relationship and they come before their journey and Amir's journey continue to mirror each other. Both must recover a stolen story. Amir's story was changed publicly by planted evidence. Naz's story was changed privately by hidden information. He must prove that something attracted to his name does not belong to him. She must accept that a trust removed from her name still belonging to her. Hassan represents another kind of lost identity. He allowed pain, he replaced the person he was once. He may believe that the betrayal reveals his true nature, but people are not defined his by moment alone. They are defined by what do after the moment. The door of adoption may assist, but it should be narrow and difficult. Use may also have a part toward changing, though it appears even harder. It must stop using her father and has about an excuse as a jail. Gali pressure step him, but Use make him one choice. Taking responsibility will require giving up the protection he has depending on his life. Galip may never changing some characters is to show what happened when ambition fully defect empty his fall may cannot through personal regret but through control of the people he consider weak. Bahram may reject offer his, Tariq may expose the club, Yuse may speak against him, Hassan may provide evidence, Amir may refuse to be on. The opacity can survive on the revelation, but many small acts of the courage may turn its system upside down. This is where Alti Usu Istanbul can move from a personal drama into a larger story about power. For viewers, the strongest emotional questions remain Hassan's future. Can a friendship survive this level of the betrayal? Probably not in its old form. Amir may eventually forgive, but Hassan's forgiveness does not mean returning to the same relationship. Trust cannot be ordered back into essence. Hassan may save Amir from a greater danger later, yet Amir may see choicy distance. This would be more honest than a quiet reunion. Such bounty teach people to create boundaries. A drama can value mercy without depending that every broken bond must be repaired. Amir and Naz's relationship may become climber after the crisis, but new pressure will arrive. Naz's family trust may take her into another part of Istanbul. Amir fight with Galip may require public attention. They may have less time together just as they begin understanding their feelings. Their challenge will be communications. Both had learned these lines allow others to control this story. Nas must tell Amir where she is going and what they discover. Amir must tell Nas where fear or anger is affecting him. Love alone cannot protect them if they repeat the security of the adult around him. Malik may continue standing between the younger and the wealthy while her final direction is not decided. She may become someone who exposes that world after learning it clarity, or she may more deeper into it because admitting her mistake feel too painful. Her next choice will reveal whether she want dignity or only appearance. Barham growth may be equally important. He must learn to dream from it rather than through Amir. A father can support still future without claiming ownership of it. The arrest may finally show him that placing the whole story issue on one young man is unfair. Zara may help Barham understanding that the Amir need a home he can return to even if football disappear. A child should not behave that the failure remove his value. This lesson may free Amir from the pressure that made him vulnerable to the Galib. Talik may help Amir build a new team outside Galib control. Young player who ignore or mistreated gather in this younger. They may train on poor ground with limited requirement, but the team will belong to him. This will return football to its original meaning, friendship, movement, and share hope. Galib may attempt to close the field or buying the land. The conflict over football could then become a conflict over the neighborhood itself. The people of this younger may defect the space where their children dream. The new episode probably cannot develop all this future part at once. It immediately tasks it to move Amir out of control helplessness, bring Hassan closer to discovery, deepen Nas family mysterious, and show the first crack inside user plan. The official permission confirmed that hidden survivor will not remain safe. And the next broadcast continue on August 3, 2026. The exact outcome remained confirmed until the new episode aired. Therefore, the strongest responsible prediction is not that Amir will not completely care, but that the simple case against him will bring failing apart. Hassan present create too many questions. Yusuf fair create mistake. Amir friend will refuse silence. Naz will require beside him despite her one crisis. The episode may end with one trust exposed, another secret opening. The pattern fit this series every answer changing the character understanding but does not remove danger. Hassan is right but his survival create betrayal. Naz learned she was adopted but the information create a larger mysterious. Amir may prove that the drugs were planted, but the proof could connect him to a deeper criminal system. This story is no longer asking whether Amir is talented enough. Nobody seriously doubts his talent. It asks young up man from the lower side of Istanbul can protect his trust when powerful people decided to rewrite it? The answer will not come from Amir alone. It will come from Zara's refusal to surrender, Baram painful awakening, Naz loyalty, Mud careful thinking, Sadhu courage, Thari kindness, Rami choices, Mali coincidence, and perhaps even Hassan's final decision. A football goal is often remembered as the work of the player who makes the final shoot. But before that, the short may people moved fact past and the crash space army freedom may work the same way. One person will not save him. The crack must become a dream away from a football field. Hassan tried to discover army by using the trust that existed between them. The only answer is stronger trust, but because between people who thrill choices honesty, user try to isolate Amir, but the crisis may reveal how many people truly stand with him. Galim tried to control dream through the money, but he may discover that some dream become stronger when they are threatened. When Amir family walk down of the police stations, he may not look like the some young man who enter. He will understand that the innocence is not a shield. He will know that the friendship can hide jealousy and that the opportunity can hide control. He may become less trusting, but he should not become cold. His greater victory will be keeping the part of himself that turned toward Hassan when everyone else has the hope. Hassan betrayed each man Amir action, but it should not teach his cruelty. The people above him already understand cruelty. What makes Amir difficult in his ability to care without becoming vague. Na's greatest victory will be refusing to let a hidden birth story will fake her incomplete. She accepted fully because she learned that the trust and she remained complete afterward. The new information give her more history, not less value. Hassan's only possible victory will be closing trust when lying might will protect him. The confession will not erase the crime, but it will decide whether he continue failing. Use a possible victory could become require standing against Galip and admitting his role. This appear unlikely in the middle story, but the pressure may begin moving him in that direction. Fear created his crime, courage is the only thing that can end it. The new episode stand ready to turn the trap back toward the people who created it. A planted package may have placed Amir behind a door, but it also created evidence connected Hassan, Yuse and perhaps Galip. Every plan leave mask. Every lie require another lies. Every threatened partner become a possible witness. The city may look unnerved, but secret may quickly then is portrayed. A worker remember a face, a fear and notice a message. A mother recognize fear. A young man refuses to remain silent. Hidden man is found. Slowly, the world story created by powerful people began losing control. As the Istanbul is dead, but ensure that life-changing battles do not always happen before a cheering crowd. Some happen inside quiet room. Some happen when our future refuses money, when our fitner decided to speak on what a betrayal friend choices justice instead of the reward. The coming story may not give Amir an easy win. It take away the club opportunity he believed would save his family, yet losing Ali part could allow Amir to create his one part when appearance to be the end of his dream may become the beginning of a free one. The final image of this section is not Amir showing a goal. It is the army standing between two possible futures. On one side is the fast road offered by the powerful people filled with money, silence and the control. On the other hand is this difficult road, trusted and curtainly opportunity. And the people who them truly love him. Behind it, Hassan is facing the run of the friendship he will destroy. Uses hiding behind his father power. Naz is searching for the missing page of her life. Baram is learning that a son cannot be used to repair a father's past. The neighborhood is being asked when loyalty really means. Amir Choisi will decide more that his one future. He will show every young person in his young career reaches the top require becoming like a person already controlling it. He may discover that the real victory is not entering their world. It is the changing the rule that keep people like him below. The new episode may begin with a locked door, but Swiss symbol is now moving toward the moment when that the door opens. The question is not simply who will release Amir, The greatest question is what kind of the man will wake up, while trust he will carry with him, and which people will be standing beside him when the city is turned upside down once again. The price of the silence. The new episode of options.All is likely to begin at the moment when every character is waiting for something. Amir is waiting for the police to believe him. Zara and the Bayram are waiting for a door to a real family. Sadhu and Mart are waiting for Hassan to make a mistake. Hassan too is waiting for the user to keep his promise. User is waiting for a danger to a disappearance. Galib is waiting to see whether his power once again control the trust. Everyone is waiting but nobody is climbed. The city continue moving outside yet the leave of this people has topic at one. Terrible questions. Who will speak first? Silence is now more dangerous than any open first fight. May army enemies may silence because their pain can survive only while the real story remain hidden. Hassan may remain silence after Use may silence about the planted drugs. Ghalib must keep his family section away from the public. Anyone who say Hassan knew the shipyard must remain afraid. Every people who believe Amir may hesitate because speaking against powerful men can bring new trouble. The new episode may therefore become a battle between these who hide information and these who are finally ready to tell the truth. Amir has always been strongest when he can move. On the football field, he read only space, see danger coming, and act before other understanding what is happening inside police custody. Is a trend become useless. There is no field, no team formation, and no bell to control his fort to see while other people decided that his action mean. This feeling may be more painful than the locked door itself. Amir can accept physical hardship, but helplessness is now to him. The police may ask the same question in difficult way. Where did the bag come from? Who touched it? Why was Amir at the shipyard? Did he know that the trusts were inside? Was he working for somebody? Each question may sound like an association. Amir may answer honesty, yet he may relate that the honesty alone is not enough. An innocent person can tell the truth. But if the dress sounds less believable than a carefully prepared lie, the lie may win for the time. Amir may try to remember every small detail. He may close his eyes and he build the day in his mind. He may remember where he places the bag, who stood near it, and when his attention moved away. At first the memory may be unclear because he was worried about the Hassan. That one image may return. Perhaps Hassan was standing closer than they expected. Perhaps somebody Amir at the exact moment the bag was left alone. Perhaps use a car appeared near a place where it had no reason to be. This species will not prove everything, but they give Amir his first direction. The hardest memory will be Hassan's faces. Amir may understand that Hassan was not only anger or lost. He was preparing something. A strange look like seemed unimportant because they may now appear full of meaning. Amir may remember how Hassan avoided his eyes or speak his usual climb when people discover betrayal or moment changing. A sentence one understand has a sadness become a warning. A silence one understand has shame become part of a plan. Amir may feel that his one memory can no longer be trusted. This is one of the deepest injury Hassan has decayed. The drug may threaten Amir freedom, but the betrayal threatened his past. Amir believable the heirs of the friendship was the real. Now he may ask whether Hassan secretly hated it. During every happy moment, did Hassan smile while crying anger? Did he celebrate Amir's success while wishing to his fail? Was the friendship false from the beginning, or did it come slowly? These questions cannot be answered by the police. Hassan may also be remembered the past, but its memories will hurt in another way. He may remember that Amir shared everything with him. Amir did not create Hassan differently chill hole. He did not personality taken away Hassan football training, yet Hassan places all his anger on Amir because Amir was enough to the reach. It is easier to attack a friend than an interior unfair system. This system has no simple face, but Amir does. Hassan may have expected to feel powerful after the trap succeeds. He may have imagined Amir arrest as a moment of the victory. Perhaps he believed that saying Amir lost his future would finally balance their Life insists he made me feel a growing emptiness. Empty feel does not return Hassan lost opportunity. It does not remove his loneliness. It does not give him a family or restore his self-respect. The only new thing Hassan was gained it guilt. Ghalib does not always produce immediately honesty. Sometimes it produces greater anger. Hassan may become angry at the Amir for making him feel guilty. He may tell himself that Amir deserved what happened. He may repeat every or complaint until the crime feel acceptable in his mind. A person who has crossed a moral line often needs a story that allows him to continue living with themselves. Hassan's story may be the only give Amir the same pain he once received. However, the story people tell themselves become weaker. When they are forced to face real suffering, Hassan may see Zahra crying outside the police station. He may fear that the Baram is selling something vulnerable to pay for legal help. He may learn that Mert and Sadhu are risking something to find evidence. He may see children in the neighborhood asking when the Amir will come home. Each detail which make it harder to pretend that only Amir has been harmed. Yusuf will send Hassan for away. This is emotional reminder he now that the guilt can turn a useful partner into a dangerous witness. User will move Hassan to another hidden place and taking away his phone. He may say that the police are searching everywhere, but his real aim will be control. Hassan may slowly understand that he is not partner. He is a prisoner without visible bar. User may promise money, a new identity, or a football opportunity in another story. Hassan may want to believe him before accepting that the trust means admitting that he destroyed his closest friends for nothing. People sometimes continue trusting a liar because the pose of accepting reality feels too high. Hassan made them himself that the user has a plan and accepting will improve when Amir is removed, but user is unlikely to keep any promise that places him at risk. He may already be preparing evidence that make Hassan appear to be only person responsible. Perhaps he will create messaging showing that Hassan asking for help with the drug. Perhaps he will arrange a movement that look like Hassan purchased them. Perhaps he will tell Ghalib that Hassan acted alone and that the damage is protection. Using wealth give him the ability to manufacture a second life around the first. Ghalib may recognize this plan but consider it is purely decided. He may tell that the blaming Hassan is because Hassan already has a public conflict with Amir. A careful investigator will ask who gave Amir Hassan that the drugs which now about the police operation and why the drug appeared at the exact location. Ghalib understands that the serious crime leave connection. He may be less shocking by his son's cruelty than his by lack of the discipline. A private conversation between Ghalib and Yusuf could reveal that the real condition of their relationship. Yusuf may respect his father to protect him. Without questions, Ghalib may insist as Twitter user left fingerprint, message, camera record or witness. He may speak as if he is receiving a field business operation. User could furious because he wants emotional support, not as an examination. Ghalib may answer that weak people ask for comfort after creating promise. This response could push user toward his breaking point. He has spent his life trying to satisfy a father who never gave him the approval he wants. Each victory leads to another test. Every mistake considered to another become proof that he is not enough strong. Amir threatened Yusuf because Amir received love without having to earn it through power. When Amir failed, his family stand beside him. When Yusuf failed, Ghalib measured that the damage. Yusuf may finally tell his father that everything he did was learned from him. Ghalib shouted him that the rebel must be removed, weapons must remain hidden, and people without money can be brought. Ghalib may reject that association, saying that the strategy not carelessness. That difference will matter to Ghalib, but if they mean nothing to the user, father who teaches clarity cannot control the form that clarity later thing. Ghalib knew understand that decision based shape that the new episode. He can protect user, sacrifice Hassan and pressure Amir family into silent. He can also decide that user has become too dangerous and allow part of the trust to the appear. Ghalib will not choose based on love and the justice. He will choose that the part that protect his position. He may send a lawyer to Amir with an offer The lawyer may say that the club behave Amir is innocent and want to help him. Legal support, money and public protection may be available. Amir may feel whole until the condition appear. He may be asked to say that Hassan acted alone. He may be told not to mention Yuse or the club. He may need to sign a contract giving Khalid greater control over his career. The offer should be presented as the kindness. The lawyer may say that Amir's safety cannot fight a long battle. He may remind Amir that public attention will destroy his future. He may explain that a quiet agreement and can return him to football. Every point may be true, which make the manipulation stronger. The more dangerous offers are not built only from the lies. They use real fear to push someone toward the wrong decision. Ami may be tempted. He is young, frightened, and worried about his family. He may imagine his family waiting outside and his father searching for money, accepting that the offer could end their suffering quickly. He may also fear that the refusing will make him less proud or ungrateful. Gali people may tell him that trust is less important than the survival. Yet Amir may ask one question: why must Amir name Ruzek outside the case? The lawyer may avoid a direct answer in that the silence. Amir may understand everything. Ghalib does not want to save him. He wants to purchase them at the moment where it is the latest power. Amir refusal may not be loud. He may simply push the contract back across the table. He may say that he would rather lose football than live under a lie. This would be one of the strongest signs of his growth. Earlier, Amir said professional football as the only road to freedom. Now he understands that a road controlled by Ghalib is not freedom to all. The lawyer may warn him that bravery sounds beautiful until the consequence arrives. Amir may answer that he is already living with consequence created by another person. Cover died. This sentence statements will describe about Yuse and Hassan. Hassan was also afraid to face his pain. Honestly, Yuse was too afraid of lose his position. His fear become army crisis. Outside Bahram may not support army refusal. He may believe that the offer is the family only choices. Bahram may see that they can accept Ghalib hell now and fight later. Amir may ask when later will come, after the contract, after the first match, after Ghalib give them money. Every new benefit will come speaking more difficult. Bahram may feel insulted because Amir appeared to question his judgment. He may remind Amir of every sacrifice the family has made. He may say that the dream requires compromise. Amir may answer that the compromise and surrounded are not the same thing. This argument could become painful because both men believe they are defecting the family. Bahram repeats fear is not only losing Amir's career, he refusing returning to the life they should before hope arrived. The kebab shops and paid bills and daily struggle now feel behavior because he barely imagine escape. Before Amir opportunity, poverty was the normal. After seeing another future, poverty feel like the failure. Ghalib understands this and uses it. Zahra may stand between father and son. She may tell Bahram that their hope exists because of Ghalib and will exist after him. They may struggle, but struggle is not shame. The real shame will be teaches Amir that his value depending on places as a powerful man. Zahra's strength coming from the knowledge that the love cannot be cancelled by a contract. Bahram may leave that the conversation angry, yet Zahra's world will remain inside him. He may visit that the empty football field and remember his one year. Perhaps he once accepted that a dishonest offer or remained silent where another player was treated unfairly. His unfinished dream may be have ending only because of bad luck. It may also remain a container choice. He can never admit the hidden part of the Bahram past could become important. He may have known Gali when they were younger. Perhaps Gali surrounded partly because Bahram stepped aside, accepting money or failed to expose wrongdoing. Bahram's ambition for the enemy may be an attempt to correct his own history without confessing him. If this trust appears, Amir will understand why his father becomes so emotional about the Ghalib. Tariq may now part of this story. He may confront Bahram and say that the history is repeating itself. Bahram once remained silent and now Ghalib expects Amir to do the same. Bahram may tell Tariq to stay away from family matters. Tariq may answer that the Ghalib turned family member into the public danger zone alone. Tariq's slow pain allowed him to recognize that the damage of the silence had lost his son and was blamed for the tragedy. His wife and the daughter left with her not. The blame was the fear he had spent a crime world. He could not be changed. He now tried to give young player the honesty he did not have in one's family. Amir's case may become a chain for Tariq to stop another life from being controlled by an important story. Tariq could arrange independent legal help. The younger may not be famous or the powerful, but his person may care about the evidence rather than the club politics. The lawyer could explain that the Amir really depends on showing that other people has a skills to the back and that the police operation may have been guarded by the information. The person who spotted Amir could become a key part of the case, who informed that the police if the operation happened at the exact time and places needed for the drug to be found. Somebody likely provided information. User may has used another person to make the report. The call could have been ambitious, but phone record nearly camera or but the language used may offer clue. An investigation may noted that the caller now detail only someone connected to the trap now. Might may focus on these questions. His required might may see that the most emotional character makes everything. Body is searching for the proof that Hassan touches at the bag, but might may ask how the police know where to search. He may relate that the exposing the caller is more useful than casing Hassan through this trait. Sadhu may remember using Hazza seeing as a man near the shipyard speaking on the phone. At the same time, the man looked like an ordinary worker or driver. Now the memory seemed unusable. Sadhu might may return to the area and ask questions. Some worker may refuse to speak because they fear losing their job. The shipyard may be connected to a company that works with the Ghalib. This would explain why camera fail or why security record disappear. Ghalib may control not only football opportunity but also employment in part of his neighborhood. People may depend on him without realizing how deeply into influence reaches. A worker named in the investigation may have a sick parent or children to support. He may have accepted money or have a gate open without knowing why. Now he is afraid that speaking will cause his job and bring police trouble. Sadhu may become angry and call him a record. Mert may understand that fear is not simply when a family depends on one's salary. Mert could speak to the worker alone. He may describe what it feels like when a parent is taken away and everybody judges the family. He may see that the Amir mother is living that the pain now. The worker may not immediately confess, but Mert could weaken his silence. Later, the worker may send a message or leave an envelope with information. He may reveal that a car connected to user entered through a private gate. He may also say the security footage was removed before police requested it. This will not fully prove that the drug plan, but it will create a direct link between user and the location. Seeker Ibo may search for the missing footage. He know people was buying and sell electronic equipment. A security worker may had copied that the recording before deleting it. The copy could be hidden on the damaged computer or memory card. Ibo may believe he can steal it and return like a hero. His plan may create humor at first. He will wear clothing that make him look even more suspicious. He may invent a false identity that nobody behave. He yet the comic behavior. Ibo is taking a real risk. He now society already expected him to commit crime. If fraud, nobody will believe he was trying to save Amir. Ibo may find that the recording but be stopping by the police because he can deliver her. The officer can think by stole equipment of the money. He may show that the recording proof Amir innocent, but his reputation work against him. This scene will repeat that the central theme evidence can be misunderstood when society has already decided who a person is. Martin Sadu may need to explain why Amir was there doing. He should reveal that their private investigation and create legal problem. The independent lawyer may advise them to hand everything over properly. Amir's friend must leave that the good intention do not automatically make every method safe. The photo may be clear. It only show only part of a vehicle or a figure within a word. User lawyer could claim it proved nothing but a small detail such as special marks on the car on a damaged light and connected to user. Sadhu may remember seeing the same car outside another location. Nas could connect the missing connection. She may have once traveled in the used car or seen a photograph online. She may recognize that the detail immediately. This will bring her directly into the legal fight while she is facing her one identity crisis. Nas may spend that the night outside the police station. Her adoption parents may call repeatedly asking her to return home. She may refuse because she is still angry about the secret that they kept. They may say that this is not the time to discuss adoption because Amir's problem is more urgent. Nas may hear is another attempt to delay that the trust. For years, adults decided when she was allowed to know her one story. Now every request to wait may feel like another lie. Nas may see that there will always be another crisis, another reason, another promise to explain later. She wants to trust now. Her parents may fear that the trust will take taken away from them. This fear may not be the reason they remain silent. They may believe that if Naz finds a biological family, she will decide that the family they give her was not enough. Their secrecy may have grown from the love, but love guided by the fear can still cause harm. Nas may ask Vita had the biological family by stopping that the room. The answer could be complicated. Perhaps her mother was told that the Nas died. Perhaps she was forced to baby away. Perhaps she left by choices and later regretted it. The family may now only part of their trust, and a photograph could be shown as may see a young woman. This is face resemble her. The emotional effect may be immediately. She may title that the people and feel a connection she cannot explain. At the same time, pictures and feel a connection by the before responding for a struggle facing while the people rise or stand nearby. Identity is not divided like money. Feeling connected to a biological parent does not reduce love for adoptive parents, yet Nas may not understand this immediately. She may behave, she must choices aside. Her journey will require learning that the family that contain more than one trust. Fire may be connected to the photograph. When Nas show it into the neighborhood, Fire may lose control of her passion. She may quickly say that she does not know that the woman, but her fear will be visible. Malik may notice and later questions her mother. Faria may refusing to answer. Malik may accusing her of hiding another shameful secret. Faria could finally become angry and say that the survival is not shame. She made choices in a world every bad door was the dangerous. Malik, who dream of escaping poverty, may be forced to consider what her mother sacrificed to keep her safe. Perhaps Faria helped arrange Nas adoptions years ago. She may not be Nas' mother, but she may now the woman who gave birth to her. The mysterious visitor could be connected to that event. This would allow the storyline to meet without making every character secretly related. The visitor may admit that the fire remains silent because that the biological family is wealthy or powerful. The person could warn that the Nasar will hurt many people. Fire may answer that the damage began when the trust was hidden. Even so, many fear for Malik and choices silence again. Naz may discover that Fire knowing everything and feel another betrayal. She may ask why every adult behavior that they had the right to control younger people through the secret. Fire may say that the adult something I trust because that the trust won't create danger. Naz may answer that the hidden danger does not disappear. It waits for the next generation. This sentence could become the theme of a whole section. Ghalib, all the corruption now control Amir. Baram and finished by shaping his one career. Faria, all decision affect Nas and Malik. Nas could not paint because a crime against his friend. Every secret wait until the younger character are forced to pay it twice. Malik may feel between Nas and the Faria. She has often treated Nas as the rival, but now she may see Nas pain. She may also understand that attacking her mother will not produce that the trust. Malik may continue asking questions with more maturity. Her change may be slow. She still deserves money and enemy. She may still every Nas closeness with the Amir. Yet Amir arrest could show her that the virtual world is not the safe place she imagined. User may approaching her and ask for the information about Nas or Amir. He could offer her with work, education, or money. Malik may be tempted because the offer touches a stronger desire. User may behave kindly and say that he is also worried about Amir. He may ask innocent, rounded questions about when Mert and Sadhu have found Malik might silence shares a small detail without understanding how it will be used. Later, she may see user reacting to information that only she provided. She may relate that the user. This could become her trending to choice. A difficult part instead of hiding her mistake. She may tell Nas and Amir friend everything. Sadhu may react harshly. He may say that the Malik always chooses rich people until their cruelty reaches her directly. Nas may stop him. She may understand that the shame can keep a witness silent. If they track Malik, they may repeat that the same behavior that helped Ghalib control people. Malik could revert that users asked with her. They have found security footage. This will prove that he now search the footage might access the information might help the lawyer request a formal search for the user device of the vehicle. User will begin to fail the wall crossing around him. Hassan is unstable. Malik now he asks questions. The CPR footage may connected his car to the scene. He's angry. His father Bird Nas openly spot Amir every time to create the crisis, create another witness. He may decided to remove the car, destroy his phone and send Hassan out of the city. Ghalib may advise patience but user no longer trusts him. He may behave his father is preparing to sacrifice him. Fear could push him into acting alone again. User may visit Hassan aiding silence place and there they see must relieve immediately. Hassan may ask about the promised football opportunity. User may laugh it or become angry, finally showing his true view. He may say that nobody will sign a player wanted by the police. Hassan may relieve that the promise was never real. The conversation could become violence. Hassan may assume using him. User may answer that the Hassan come willingly because jealousy made him easy to control. This is will trick Hassan harder than the physical attack. Hassan was spent here blaming Amir, but User is now saying that Hassan created. His one fair, Hassan may threaten to the confess. User could point it a weapon or warn that the Rami will suffer. Hassan may investigate, proving that part of his old loyalty still exists. He may care about Rami even while betraying Amir. Hassan bring our cruelty in one every direction. Rami may already by searching for Hassan he may feel responsible because he helped him escape after the cliff incident. Rami may have believed Hassan needed protection from himself. He did not know Hassan would join user plan when he learned that the trust. He may decided to correct his mistake. Rami could contact Sadhu's security. Sadhu may not trust him, but Mud may say that they need every available lead. Rami may provide the location where Hassan was last hidden. He may reveal that user visitor more than one. The group may go to the locations and find it empty. However, they may discover an object Hassan left behind. It could be an object or photograph of the childhood friend and football matter or a note. The object will show that the Hassan was not completely erased his past. Might may notice are torn pieces of the paper with an address. The address may lead to a bus station, warehouse or property linked to the Ghalib. Sadhu will want to go immediately. The lawyer may tell him to inform that the police. Sadhu may fear that Ghalib will learn about the search through his connection. This suggests another that the problem can that they trust the official investigations. One officer may be honest while another may be influenced by the Ghalib. Merit may suggest sharing only part of the information with the investigation who treated Amir fairly. She may decide to become cruelty becoming levelers. The honest investigations may already suspending outside involvement. He may have checked Amir history and found no information connected to the drug. He may also noted that and report described that the exact back the level of the details suspending planning. The investigation could interview user. User may arrive with an expensive lawyer and appear claim. He may say that he hardly now hustled and has no reason to harm Amir. The investigator may ask why his vehicle was here. The shipyard users will claim that a driver used it. The driver may support user's story because Ghalib has spied from or threatened his family, yet his answer may contain a small mistake. He may describe as a road that does not match traffic camel ear. The investigator may not challenge immediately. Such good investigators someone show a light to continue because love detail because easier to compare. Ghalib may meet the investigator privately and suggested that the case should remain simple. He may tell about the importance of the protected young player and avoiding public damage. The investigation may public answer that the protected young people require funding, that the people who precede that the drug. Ghalib will understand that in drug pressure has he failed. He made them use his practical or business connection to the transfer that the investigator. If it happens, the officer will require that the danger is larger than the jealousy young man. Before being removed, he may quietly give the independence law information that can keep the case alive. This will show that the correct exact inside instructions, even when the instructions are pressured, the serious should not present. Every official has the club. It is more powerful to slow honest people struggling inside unfair struggle. Amir may finally be released temporarily because the evidence is no longer strong enough to keep him in history. Release will not means that the case is closed. He may need to report regularly and remain in the city. The public may still believe he is involved. When the police door opens, Zara may run to him. Bayram may stand back from the moment a scam of their earlier argument. Naz may watch quietly, giving that the family space. Sadu may try to smile, but the fail. Mert may place a harder on Amir's shoulder. The group will be together again. Yet Hassan's absence will feel larger than before. Amir may look around searching for someone without admitting. Even after the betrayal, part of him may expect Hassan to appear. This habit may tell time to the disappearance. Losing a living friend can be more confessing that losing to the death, because the person still exists somewhere but has choosing another side. The neighborhood may prepare food and welcome Amir home. Music may play and people may threaten his release as proof of the innocence. Amir may appreciate their support but feel uncomfortable. He knows some of the same people were whispering earlier. Their sudden celebration cannot erase that the doubt. An older neighborhood may apologize. Amir may say that the fear affects everyone, yet later alone he may admit to Naz that he had that the rumor. He may ask whether she never doubted him. Naz may answer nasty that she doubted many things about her own life, but not his character. Amir may say that the curtainly is when nothing is at risk. Naz may reply that it is exactly why trust matters during a red crisis. Their conversation can deepen that relationship without turning it into dramatic romance. They are two young people trying to remain honest while the adult around the hide behind half trust. Naz may tell Amir about the photograph and the Faria reactions. Now Amir may say to her what they see made that his case must come first. Amir could remind her that life does not allow people to solve pain one problem at the once. Both stories are happening now and both matter. They may agree to stop protecting each other through the silence. Naz will tell him every she goes because during the family search, Enter will tell her about Ghalib offer. Their argument could become the foundation of the relationship. Malik may see them together and feel sadness. She may understand that the distance between herself and Amir was created not only by Naz but her own choices. She wanted a life that looked successful while Naz chose to inside differently. Malik may provide Yuze and the confession that she spoke to Yuze. Ami may be disappointment but no clear. He may ask what information she gave. Malik may explain everything and offer to repeat it to the police. This will be the first time Malik chooses trust even when it may damage her reputation. Ami may thank her, but he may not be returned to the closeness they once had. Helping someone after making a mistake does not automatically restore the old relationship. Malik may accept this with pain. Her growth will begin when she does the right thing without expecting Amir as a reward. She must find dignity for herself, not perform goodness to win another person. At the football club, Gali may official suspense Amir. The announcement may say that the club respects the legal process and has a duty to protect his reputation. This professional word will hide a personal attack. Amir is not declared guilty, but he is removed from the training matches and the club facilities. Where may become furious. He may say that the promise sport. Gali may calmly answer that the business corruption changing. This movement may finally break Barnum's league that can be inaugurated as an equal. Tariq may design in the protect. He could Gali that a club that abandons a young player before the trust is now does not deserve to train young people. Ghalib may say that the Tariq is allowing personal emotion to damage his career. Tariq may answer that some career deserve to be damaged. Other coaches or the player may remain silent because they need their job. Tariq will understand their fear but still feel disappointment. And one player may follow him out, showing that his stand has created courage. Amir may learn about the suspicion from the television rather than directly from the club. The public humiliation may hurt more than the custody. Football, that one place where he believes a fact speak to him. Now even the field has been taken away because of a lie. He may throw his board into a corner and say he is finished. Zara may not agree. She may allow him to feel angry. Baram, however, may tell him to fight immediately. Amir could show that he is tired to crying everybody shop. This would be an important emotional release. Samir loves his family, but being their only plan has become unbearable. Every match is contract and mistake feel connected to their survival. He may tell Baram that the football was one the thing he loved most. Now it feels like a deep he can